Ya.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Muhammad bin ASWIN Muhammad LUBIS and my matrix number is 2120511122. I would like to let my friends to introduce themselves.
Hello guys, my name is Muhammad NORAZMAN. My metric number is 2120511136.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad AMAR HAKIMI bin JANADI with matrix number 2120511119.
Hello guys, my name is AFIQZUDDIN bin ROHAZRIE and my metric number is 2120511041.
Our group like to discuss what is the biggest teenage problem with their parents. So in my opinion, the biggest problem between teenage with their parents is media and technology. So first thing first, the media is a term that refers to all print, digital and electronic means of communication. From the time the printing press was created and even before, technology has influenced how and where information is shared. Parents that are use of mobile technology around young children may be causing internal tension, conflicts and negative interaction with their kids. Parents are constantly feeling like they are in more than one place at once while parenting. They are still at work and they are keeping up socially, all while trying to cook dinner and attend to their kids. It's much harder to toggle between mom or dad brain and other aspects of life because of the boundaries have all blurred together. How about you, Amma?
Thank you, Muhammad Ashwin. From my opinion, I think that autonomy culture between parent and children also can be one of the major reasons which is lead to the conflict that often occur between these two sides. We need to know the real meaning of autonomy in the scope of relationship between parent and children. The scope is where some of the parents set up some kind of family rule and behavior expectation on their children that the children must obey the rule or not, they will be punished. Not only that, even in some worst case around the world, the parents are too protective until when it comes to a situation where the children need to decide something for themselves, the parent keep interfering the decision making process. This kind of parent behavior are really not good because the children didn't get truly authority or complete freedoms when making decision for themselves. This might be not a big issue if it happen at early age of 7 to 12 years old. But when it comes to early teenager level, like 17 to 19 years old, it's really a big problem for the parent and children side. This culture might lead to the rebellious behavior because the children cannot express their true desire and their nature as they are oftenly constrained by various parental rules set by their parent. So Naufal, what do you think are the reason that lead to the conflict between parent and children?
I think communication problem between parent and teen is one of the reasons that always happen in family. So what cause a breakdown in communication between parents and teenagers? Specifically, all the development change that occur during the adolescence years. If parents wish to stay connected to their teenagers in this limit time, they may need to improve their communication skill. So I want to tell you guys about common communication mismatch between parents and teens. Teenagers today have a lot of emotional issues that will affect their families. They will use less desirable language and cause anxiety if they are unable to control their emotion at home. What is the cause of these emotion problems? As example, their children has a problem at the school that affected their emotion. Parents throw high expectation to their children because they can be stressed. They have a lot to deal with, such as social pressure, peer pressure, and hormonal changes. Do not burden them with unrealistic expectations. Parents fail to make the transition from caregiver to coach. When kids are young, it's easy to communicate as an authority. You are the caregiver who protect them and teach them how to the in the world. But adolescence marks the beginning of a change in relationship, where your kids want independence and equality. When we communicate with teens if young children, they may say things like they are angry or they may stop talking to us at all. Now, that's what causes communication problems with parents and teens. You can shift even one of these habits. Your teen is under construction in almost every way. So this is why people may suggest not to take their behavior personally. The teen years are beautiful mess of the time, but stay connected to that mess. So Afiq, I think you have another opinion about this problem.
Thank you, NOUFAL. In my opinion, the use of drug and alcohol in the life of a teenager can put their social and academic life at risk. A student that has been under the influence of drug and alcohol has a higher risk of dropping out of high school or college. According to a study that was performed, most students that take part in sustained use tend to skip class just to do drug and drink, which then led them to dropping out of school. Not only do drug and alcohol cause higher dropout rate, but they also cause a chance of lower academic achievement. According to Dr. Gini Suswas, a coordinator of academic support, when one gets intoxicated, it has negative effect on concentration, memory, and attention for 48 hours. This indicators that if one is to be under the influence on a Friday before final the following week, the study on Saturday and Sunday will be put a risk. Alcohol is a negative factor in seeing that if a student is to drink their blood alcohol level the next day, affecting whether or not they even get up for class, and if they do, the quality of how information is processed and stored. Drug and alcohol abuse is also the main reason why teens later have a lifelong struggle with addiction, including teen stay away from drug and alcohol no matter what you are going through. Go to your parents and talk with them. Parents should be ready for any question or concern you, your teen has about this topic. Do not push them away or give them the answer with no meaning. Addition should be talked about for it. It's all about avoiding it, and it is for far simpler. That's all from me.
So, as the conclusion, after we done sharing our own opinions, I think we should and can accept that autonomy culture in the relationship between parent and children is the biggest reason why the conflict between them keep occurring. Autonomy culture really can affect the children growth, as in the future the children might be hot-tempered person. That's all from our group. Thank you very much.